Hi everybody, welcome to Simply Be. So today we have a practice focusing around gratitude. Gratitude for yourself, gratitude for your practice and everything it brings to you. We're going to start seated at the back of our mats. So come into a comfortable seated position, wiggle around, get comfortable, roll the shoulders away from the ears and then gently close down the eyes. Hands can be resting on the knees or in the lap. And we're just going to start settling into your natural breath. And to begin with, releasing any control, just allowing the breath to flow naturally. Maybe taking a moment just to check in with yourself. Notice how your body is feeling today. Notice where the mind is. Release any judgments, any labels. Slowly starting to deepen the breath. With every inhale, sending the breath deep down into the tummy, filling the tummy. And on the exhale, gently drawing the navel back towards the spine, allowing the breath to release. Every inhale, filling the tummy and then filling the chest. The exhale, letting it go. Just as we grow and deepen the breath, we're going to grow our posture. With every inhale, finding length up the spine, lifting the crown of the head. With every exhale, allowing the shoulders to fall away from the ears, allowing the tension to drain away. Every inhale, growing taller, as if we have a little piece of string on the very top of our head pulling us up. Every exhale, allowing any tension to drain away. And so today we're going to focus on gratitude. Just taking a moment to bring to mind anyone or anything that you are grateful for. This could simply be your breath, or the fact you have this time for yourself. Or maybe it's the way in which your body moves. Try not to overthink it, just bring one thing to mind. Notice how this makes you feel. See if we can bring a smile to our face. With the next inhale, gently lift the arms towards the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release the left hand down. We're going to lean over towards the left. On the inhale, open up the chest, reach the right arm back. And on the exhale, lean. So keeping your grounding through that right sit bone. We're breathing length into the right side body. Inhale slowly back to the center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, lift that left arm, open up the chest. Exhale, leaning over. Inhale, slowly rise, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to lift. On the exhale, taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. On the inhale, find length, lift the crown of the head. On the exhale, take a twist, the gaze is over that right shoulder. Inhale, slowly come back to the centre, lift the arms high. Exhale to the other side, right hand on left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, taking a twist. And just begin to notice where the twist is coming from. We want it to come from the torso, with the gaze following, rather than the gaze leading the way. Inhale back to the centre, lift the arms. Exhale, hands come through, heart centre, they meet the mat. We're going to roll over the knees or swing the legs round and come to all fours. The wrists find themselves under the shoulders, the knees find themselves under the hips. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Inhale, exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, coming forwards, lift the chest, shine the sit bones back. Exhale, forwards, backwards. I don't know what I'm doing today. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale to round. Inhale, forwards. This time on the exhale, round the spine and then send the hips towards the heels, reach the arms long. Inhale, rise to tabletop, bring the chest forwards and up. Exhale to round. Inhale, coming forwards, chest leads the way. Exhale to round, send the sit bones towards the heels. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, gently lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Take any movements your body needs. Maybe we're wiggling out the hips, walking out the feet, bending the knees. Release the head and neck, let it go. On the inhale, take the gaze forwards towards the hands and step the feet to the very top of the mat. Rise up halfway when you get there. Exhale, fold forwards, weight is in the toes, take a bend in the knees. Inhale, slowly roll to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, head and neck come last. When we reach the top, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, hollow out the middle as we fold, send the sit bones to the sky. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, step the left leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, sink into the hips. We can wiggle this right foot forwards if we need a little more space. And play around with having the back toes tucked or untucked. What feels better? Exhale, both hands meet the mat, tuck the left toes under, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, followed by the hips, child's pose. Inhale, coming forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, press into the big toe mound, and on the inhale, start to rise, high lunge. Cinch in the waist, drop the shoulders. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach, hug in the belly button as we rise. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, followed by the hips, child's pose. Grounding through the fingertips, inhale, rise to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, send the weight forwards. Inhale, slowly rise, high lunge, take your time. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, right foot steps forwards. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, taking the feet about hip width apart. Ground through that left hand, take a bend in the left knee. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Hug in the belly button, take a twist. Exhale, right hand meets the mat, bend the right knee. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Place the hands on your chest, take a moment. Feel the heartbeat under your hands. Find the breath. So we're going to start to build a little heat. On the inhale, start to lift the arms, lift the gaze. On the exhale, hands forwards in front of the chest as we fold forwards, weight is in the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the left leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to meet the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, slowly rise, high lunge. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step the right foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Inhale, rise tall, lift the arms towards the sky. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the left leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the right leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart to meet the mat. Inhale, step the right foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, lift the arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, weight is in the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Step the left foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. We're almost there. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step the right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, right leg forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Place the hands on your chest, feel your heartbeat. Maybe you can find a little bit of gratitude for this part of our body. Sending everything we need to every muscle, every cell in our body. Powered by the breath. On the inhale, lift the arms towards the sky, lift the gaze. On the exhale, start to sink the hips and the weight into the heels. We're in our chair pose. So make sure you can see your big toes in front of your knees and find the back muscles to lift the chest. Feet are hip width apart. We're testing the strength in our knees. On the exhale, take chest to thigh. Arms go all the way back. Keep the gaze lifted. See if we can find space between the tummy and the thigh. Inhale, stand tall, press into the earth. Exhale, fold forward, hooking the peace fingers around the big toes with a bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward, stick the elbows out to the side and hollow out the middle. So we're releasing the head and neck. We're listening to our bodies. Release the toes, inhale, come up halfway, lift the chest. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, step the right foot back. Stay on the ball of the back foot, and on the inhale, rise, high lunge. On the exhale, open warrior two, dropping the back heel. Keeping the bend in the front knee, gaze is over that front middle finger. On the inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, forwards warrior two. Inhale, reverse, lift the right arm. Exhale, forwards warrior two. Inhale, reverse, straighten the front leg. On the exhale, right hand to the shin, left arm up to 12. So we're tucking the hip under, we're lifting that left arm high. On the inhale, start to reverse the warrior. Lift the right arm, straighten the front leg, pick up the front toes. On the exhale, right hand takes you all the way around to the long edge of your mat in a forward fold. We're grounding through that right hand and taking the left hand to the sacrum, the lowest part of your back. On the inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest. On the exhale, start to rotate towards the left-hand side, stacking the shoulder upon shoulder, opening up the chest. Keep sending the weight forwards into the toes, shine the heart forwards. On the exhale, left hand meets the mat, fold all the way over. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands walk to frame that front right foot. Press into the big toe. Inhale, slowly rise, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. On the exhale, start to straighten the right leg, bring the right hands down to the shin. Inhale, left arm up to 12. So finding that same rotation across the torso, shining the heart towards the left-hand side. We're tucking that right hip under, engaging the left glute. On the exhale, gaze is down to the front foot, and on the inhale, reverse the triangle. Lift the right arm. Exhale, sink, warrior two, bend into the right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, forwards, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, straighten the front leg, pick up the front toes. Exhale, right hand takes you all the way round to the long edge of your mat in a forward fold. Ground through the right hand, take the left hand to the sacrum. Inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. And on the exhale, twist to the left hand side. This time, option to lift the left arm towards the sky. Stacking shoulder upon shoulder. Now we need to cinch in your waist. See if we can tighten the torso, finding the twist from here. On the exhale, slowly bring the left hand down to the mat, fold all the way over. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk the hands to frame that back front right foot. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, send the arms back. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Lovely, keeping the bend in that right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lift the right arm. Exhale, right forearm to 5, left arm up to 12. Option to stay here or bring the right hand down to the mat. We're tucking the hips under and opening up the chest. Exhale, gaze meets the front foot. On the inhale, start to reverse the warrior, lift the right arm. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, pick the back heel up. Ground through that left hand, inhale, right arm to the sky for a twist. Again, finding that rotation in the torso, stacking shoulder upon shoulder. Exhale, right hand meets the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, lift the arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, start to sink the hips, weight is in the heels. Woo, lift the chest. Again, our feet are hip width apart. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms go back, see if we can sink the hips a little further, but lift the gaze. Inhale, slowly rise, stand tall. Exhale, fold forwards, either hooking the peace fingers again or taking the hands underneath the feet. With a nice bend in the knees, on the inhale, lift the chest. On the exhale, fold forwards, weight is in the toes, release the head and neck. Again, hollow out the middle and use the connection to your feet to help you fold. Release the hands, inhale, come up halfway, lift the chest. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step the right foot back. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, start to rise, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior two, drop the back heel. Take any adjustments. We want a nice wide stance. We're pressing into the outside edge of the back foot. The chest is open to the side, but the gaze is at that front middle finger. On the inhale, start to reverse the warrior, straighten the front leg, pick up the front toes. On the exhale, left hand takes you all the way round to the long edge of your mat in a forward fold. If you need a bend in the knees, take a bend. We're grounding through that left hand and bringing the right hand to the very lower part of your back. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, pull in the belly button. Exhale, twist from the torso, stacking shoulder upon shoulder. Thumb up the thighs. On the exhale, release the right hand down and fold all the way over. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk the hands to frame that front left foot. Inhale, hands to heart center, lift the chest. Exhale, arms all the way back. Inhale, stand tall, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, start to straighten the left leg, bring the left hand to the shin. Inhale, the right arm up to 12. Again, feeling that same twist from the torso, hugging the left hip under, opening up the chest. We're going for length down the side body, and gaze can be forwards or up at the top hand. Use that front foot as an anchor. On the exhale, gaze meets the front foot. On the inhale, reverse the triangle. Lift the right left arm. Exhale, forwards warrior two. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, start to reverse, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes. Exhale, left arm takes you all the way around to the long edge of your mat in a forward fold. Bringing that left hand underneath the face. Right hand comes to the sacrum, the lowest part of your back. Inhale, lift the chest, hug in the belly button. Exhale, take a twist to the right hand side, opening up the chest. This time, option to lift the right arm towards the sky. Send awareness all the way to your fingertips. Find the breath. On the exhale, release the right arm down, fold all the way over. Inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk the hands to frame that front to left foot. Come up onto the right toes. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, take the arms back. Inhale, stand tall, lift the arms. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, left forearm to 5, right arm up to 12. Option to drop the left hand down to the mat. We're still pressing into the outside edge of the back foot. We're tucking that left hip under and opening up the chest. And notice how you're talking to yourself. Can we offer words of encouragement and appreciate where we are right now? Exhale, gaze meets the front foot. On the inhale, start to reverse the warrior. Lift the left arm. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Pick the right heel up. Ground through that right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Reach tall for a twist. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Inhale, gently step the right foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, weight is in the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step the left foot back. We're on the ball of the back foot, and on the inhale, slowly rise to your high lunge, lift the chest. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms go all the way back. Inhale, slowly come tall, straightening the front leg. Exhale, fingertips to the earth, folding over that right leg. So our sternum lines up with the knee. Gaze is at that front big toe. We can take a bend in the knee if you need to. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze, hug in the belly button. Exhale, fold. Notice what's happening to the hips. We want to draw that right hip back, left hip forwards. Relax the head and neck down. And notice how you talk to yourself in such an intense pose. Can we be grateful for where we are right now? Maybe this is the first time trying this pose. Or maybe it's not, but we've made progress. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. On the exhale, bend into the knee, walk the hands forwards in front of the foot. Lovely, we're pressing into the big toe mound of the right foot. And on the inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, weight is in the toes, release the head and neck, standing splits. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. On the exhale, left leg behind the right leg, drop the outside edge of the foot down. Ground through that left hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Option to keep the right hand on the earth if we need a little extra support. Again, open up the chest. Find the twist from the torso. We're stretching into our IT band. Exhale, right hand meets the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot, fold all the way over. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step the right foot back. We're on the ball of the back foot, and on the inhale, rise to your high lunge. On the exhale, take chest to thigh, arms go back, keep the gaze lifted. Lovely. Inhale, stand tall, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fingertips to the earth, fold over. So our back heel is lifted. We're drawing that left hip back, right hip forwards. And taking any wiggles you need to find this pose in your body. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. On the exhale, fold over. So start to tune into what your body's telling you. Our greatest teacher is our bodies. Although there are certain alignments for each pose, we will all look completely different. Wiggle around. Activate different areas of the body, what feels right for you. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. On the exhale, bend into the left knee, walk the hands forwards. We're on the fingertips, and on the inhale, start to lift the right leg. On the exhale, fold forwards, release the head and neck. On the inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. On the exhale, right foot behind the left foot, drop the outside edge down. Ground through that right hand, inhale, left arm to the sky for a twist. Option to keep that left hand on the earth. And use the breath to see if we can go a little deeper. Shining out through the crown of the head, twisting from the torso. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, right foot meets the left foot, fold all the way over. Inhale, lift the arms towards the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, weight is in the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. We're going to pause here, lift the chest, hug in the belly button. Option to drop the knees to the earth, but we're keeping that core connection. Face that discomfort head on. You can do this. On the exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Option to drop the knees first. Keep the elbows tucked into the side body, untuck the toes. Inhale, slowly start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, hips back, child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Just find the breath. Begin to notice where your mind is drifting. Begin to listen to that conversation going on in your head. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards the legs. Lovely. Swing the legs round and bring the soles of the feet together. As close to the body as feels comfortable. Hands can come around the toes or the ankles. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the gaze. And on the exhale, fold forwards. So pressing the outside edges of the feet together. We're drawing our knees towards the earth and releasing the head and neck, letting it hang heavy. Activating through the core and subtly through the legs. But softening the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms. On the inhale, slowly start to lift the chest. Bring the knees in, so our arms are inside edges of the legs. We're hooking the peace fingers around the big toes. Find the sit bones, lift the chest. Don't worry if you wobble back. Make sure there's nothing behind you. We're going to begin to lift the feet. So take your time and notice what happens in the body as the weight shifts, as we have to activate different muscles, as we stretch certain parts of the body. Wherever you are, see if we can shine the heart forwards, lift the chest. Find the breath. See if you can smile. Lovely. On the exhale, slowly release the feet down. Take them wide. So we're rolling the inner thighs slightly out, so the feet fall out slightly. Make sure the sit bones are underneath us. On the inhale, start to lift the chest. On the exhale, hollow out the middle and walk the arms forwards. Doesn't matter how low you go. Let the head hang heavy. And send the breath into those tight spots. Signal to the body that it's okay to stretch like this. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards the legs. Bring the legs back in, cross them over. Inhale, lift the arms towards the sky. On the exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Take a twist. Before you twist all the way, on the inhale, find length, lift the crown of the head. And on the exhale, look over the right shoulder, opening up the chest. So as we did in the beginning of our practice, imagining that string attached to the very crown of our head. With every inhale, we're being pulled higher and higher. We're growing taller and taller. Inhale back to the centre, lift the arms. Exhale to the other side, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale for length, lift the crown of the head. On the exhale, twist, look over that left shoulder. So we're using the strength in our body to twist. If we release the grip of the hands, we can still hold our twist. We're not forcing ourselves into a place that isn't right for us. On the inhale, back to the centre, unravel yourself. Take either elbow behind the body or forearms. Find a gentle pull to the shoulder blades, and on the inhale, start to lift the chest. On the exhale, fold forwards, releasing the head and neck, and keeping a grounding through the sit bones. And the inhale, start to lift the chest. Lovely, release the arms. So scooch the bum forwards, make sure we've got enough room behind us. Ground through the big toes, and on the exhale we're going to roll all the way down to lie on the back. Take your time, find the core. Feel every little click as we lay the weight of our body down onto the earth. Hug the knees up into the chest and find a gentle rock from side to side. Lovely. Release the feet down. We've got one more active pose. So we've released the feet to the earth so we can touch the heels of our middle fingers. The feet are about hip width apart. On the inhale, start to squeeze the glutes, lifting the hips, coming up onto the shoulder blades. We can walk the shoulders under and interlace the hands under the back, or keep the palms pressing into the earth. Wherever you are, squeeze the knees into the center, squeeze the glutes. One more breath. Exhale, slowly release. Open the arms either into a T shape or a cactus. And on the exhale, drop the knees to the right hand side. Gaze goes over that left shoulder. If it feels comfortable for you, gently close the eyes. Begin to extend the exhale. Signal to the body that it's okay to slow down. It's time to reset. Inhale, slowly bring the knees to the center. On the exhale, take them to the other side. Gaze goes over that right shoulder. And again, keeping the eyes closed, gently extending the exhale. Inhale, lift the knees to the chest. Hug everything into a little ball. Squeeze the knees towards the chest. Lift the chest towards the knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Release the legs. Come into your comfortable resting position, taking any last wiggles you need before gently closing your eyes. Maybe taking a nice deep clearing breath in. With the exhale, allow the tension to drain away. Allow the body to relax. Releasing any control over the breath. Releasing any control over the body. Just allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. With every breath, allowing yourself to sink into the earth. Maybe taking a quick scan of the body. Just notice how you feel right now. And as you bring awareness to each part of your body, take a moment just to appreciate it, everything it does for you. Find gratitude. slowly start to bring yourself back into the room. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And taking any movement your body needs to wake up. Whether that's a full body stretch, a big yawn, or hugging the knees into the chest. Take your time. When you're ready, know there's no rush. Make your way to a comfortable seated position with the hands in heart center and the eyes gently closed. Gently drop the chin towards the chest. Just taking a moment to appreciate yourself for rolling out your mat today. To appreciate your body for the strength you've shown, and appreciate your mind for focusing. Take a nice deep breath in, fill the lungs. Exhale, sigh it out. One last time, fill the lungs. Exhale, let it go. Just bringing to mind someone or something you were grateful for. Start your day or end your day with a little bit of gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. If there's anything you want to see, anything you don't want to see, give me a comment below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, because I really appreciate all your support. And have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.